Hey everybody, MorbTron here. Today is March 19th, 2020, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day. And as you'll see over here, Lord Saladin has packed up all of his goodies and left the tower for the final time this season. So hopefully you got all your goodies, but if you didn't, he'll be back next season in Season 11. But the special thing this week is bonus infamy. So through Friday, we will have double infamy gains, and from Friday to weekly reset, we will have triple infamy gains. So if you're looking to do something like do 3 infamy resets in a season, now is your chance to try to wrap that up. So if you're at reset 2 of 3, definitely queue up for some Gambit Prime or some regular Gambit and knock out that Triumph. Because that's an annoying one. Nags you right in the back of the head. If you're at 2 resets and you miss it, you're going to regret it. So just get it done, just to get it over with. Now, in the Vanguard playlist this week, the ordeal is going to be a challenging one because it's Broodhold. Now, Broodhold can be very overwhelming very quickly, especially that last boss fight. Ads will run at you like they're spawning out of thin air. So on ordeal, I can imagine it's going to be pretty interesting to do, or even to watch, I would say. But if you are going for Grandmaster, you should know that you'll have this thing that I can't pronounce, what increases incoming void and environmental damage. You'll have limited revives as per usual, kill champions to get more revives for your fire team, extinguish, so if you all die, you go to orbit and have to restart. You have the contest power modifier, which makes it so your power is capped at 1025. Join in progress is disabled, which would be a workaround for that limited revives. Extra champions, locked loadout, match game, extra shields, no radar, barrier champions, unstoppable champions, and when defeated, acolytes spawn fire pools that cause damage over time. That's a lot of stuff, but it is the Grandmaster ordeal, so there you go. If you're only looking for to get your pinnacles done, you can do so on Legend. Just make sure you kill everything you possibly can. You will have that same thing that increases void and environmental damage, match game, a locked loadout, barrier, and unstoppable champions, but you'll have empath, so increases radar and enhances radar, but you take increased damage from melee. So all in all, much easier modifiers. Power is only 1,000, and you can get over 100,000 score in this Nightfall at Legend, as long as you just make sure to take your time, don't rush through it, and kill everything you possibly can, and you will hit that 100k no problem. Farmable Nightfalls this week. We have a Garden World, which either gives you an exotic ship or ghost. I don't recall which, but either of them, I don't really care. The Pyramidion gives you a year 1 sniper rifle called the Silicon Aroma. Now, if you're looking to complete your collections tab, go for it. It's not the best sniper in the world, but it's pretty decent. But of course, it's year 1, so you can't put year 2 mods on it, and the masterwork is not as potent. But again, if you're looking to complete your collections, go for it. Same thing goes for the Corrupted. Now, this actually gives a year 2 energy pulse rifle called the Horror's Least, which is a 540 RPM pulse rifle. It's a pretty decent pulse rifle, but the Corrupted is such a pain to farm for. It's such a long strike. It's just annoying. So not really recommended, but again, if you're looking to just complete your collections tab, go for it. But as far as a weapon, the Horror's Least can be swapped out with basically any other pulse rifle for about the same effect. Other stuff in the solar system on the moon, the 3 nightmare hunts this week. We have Fogoth, Dominus Gaul, and Tanix the Scarred. So if you're looking to complete your time trials for any of those 3, you got it right there. Do them up. The Seraph Tower this week is that is active is on the moon as well. So there you go. Do moon stuff, I guess, for the Seraph Towers, or for the Seraph Bunkers. I'm kind of bored of Seraph Towers and bunkers, but you know, that's fine. Now the Flashpoint is on Titan, and as far as other stuff goes, I think I probably should mention the Felwinter's Lie quest line. So the community over the weekend just burned down the Seraph Tower event after Bungie reduced the amount that we needed to get done. We went from 9 million to about 300,000, I believe it was. So much easier to complete, and the community got through it. So hats off to everybody that was grinding Seraph Towers. I did a couple, but not very many. So thank you to those who got us through that. But once you log in, or if you have done it already this weekend, you can go talk to Anna for the next quest step, which will lead you to this one, where you have to kill a bunch of stuff with shotguns. Because, spoiler alert, we're getting Felwinter's Lie again, which you should have gotten from the quest line anyway. But I've heard that the quest up after this one is bugged, but now that it's Tuesday, Bungie's had some dev time to hopefully fix that, and they'll hotfix that later this week, maybe even today or tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully soon, though, because I want to get my hands on that Felwinter's Lie. But there actually was a hotfix that was released today, but it wasn't anything for the Felwinter's Lie questline. They fixed 2 exotics that have been just buggy and terrible for, I don't know, 2-3 seasons now. The Worm God's Caress for the Titan, and for the Warlock, the Winter's Guile. So, again, their stacking damage was stacking a little bit too much, and they were able to fix that for the 4th or 5th time. Well, hopefully it sticks this time and they don't get disabled again, but we will see. There's also some other little fix that there was some sort of little bug, workaround, exploit, whatever you want to call it, that allowed Sentinel Titans to get their super within, I don't know, under 15 seconds apparently, but I didn't know about that one, and it was fixed, so I didn't get to play with it. But there we go. That is this week's reset video. Not much new going on. Oh, I suppose I should actually see what's going on in the Eververse store. Almost forgot to check that out. We have Blinding Imagery, which is an emote where you get blinded by some light, it looks like.
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, okay. We have, let's see, the Necrosis Weapon Ornament. This is for the Recluse. That's nothing new. Obsidian Wings. That's a pretty cool looking ship, actually. I kind of dig that ship. That's pretty cool. It looks like that was Felwinter ship. We have Masterful Flow. I don't think that's something that's only been featured this week. I think I've seen that before elsewhere. We have the Alright Let's Go emote. I've definitely seen this one before, yeah. And the Sundaresh Experiment. This is an old ship. This is over a year old. This is a Curse of Osiris ship. There we go. They're selling that again for silver for some reason. This week we have Golden Age Wine going up. Now, if you are a fan of shiny purple and shiny gold, or you are a fan of the Minnesota Vikings football team, there you go. You can pretend that you are a Minnesota Viking. This is their exact color scheme. So there you go. Minus the red, because that's my exotic arms. But anyway, we have the Trials of Osiris projection. Not really worth it, in my opinion. We have the Dawn Shades emote. Gonna look pretty neato burrito. There you go, with your cool shades. We have the Arrow of Time. This is pretty lackluster looking ship, but I'm sure somebody's gonna dig it. So there you go. You can buy that this week for 2,000 Bright Dust. Other Bright Dust stuff this week. We have Master Chef. Pretty interesting, I guess. Not my cup of tea, but that's fine. We have Whirlwind, which is a finisher where you do kind of like a high kick. And we have Taunt and Flaunt emote. That's a dance, so I have to buy that, and that's only 700 Bright Dust, so that's cool. We have the 14 projection again for some reason. So there we go. That's like the 17th time they've tried to give that to us. We have the Violent Exorcism, which is the weapon ornament for Arbalist. Not my cup of tea. I don't think that looks very good. It's way too bubbly. Way too bubbly for me. It looks like a fallen weapon. Don't dig it. We have the weapon ornament for the Last Perdition Pulse Rifle that they added this season for some reason. I don't like this skin over its original, so I'm never going to buy that. But we have the Lux Cuff. So this is the Season 10 Eververse armor set arms this week for sale, so if you're looking to complete that set, there you go. You can buy that for 1,200 Bright Dust. That's a lot. And we have the Warsat Arrival. Pretty cool, I guess. I don't really care for it, but I'm sure somebody does. We have the Vibrant Medusa. So if you're a fan of bright green and black, there you go. Running around painted up like a Lamborghini with this shader on. But that is it, actually. Now that's going to be it for this week's reset video. So if you liked it, hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, subscribe for more Destiny content, which more Destiny content will be coming back probably next season. I don't know. There isn't a whole lot to go on. I'll definitely review Felwinter's Lie when I finally get it. But I'm sure other people will be reviewing it before I do, because I have a 9-to-5 job. But then, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. If you want me to make a video on the video game that I have been investing time in when Destiny 2 has been in a spot, in an interesting spot, let me know in the comment section down below. But, yeah, that's it. Don't forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time.